have dates? Do we have
I didn't even count. I just grabbed it.
Yeah, of course. Most of those things that was like cardboard parcel. I mean, ACDC, it was all of that. That's how we feel about it. Yeah. So that was one of the early boy, old Mark wanted us to
Well, this month has already gotten off to a slow start. We're like 15 minutes behind today. But luckily, we have just enough musicians to fill those slots so everybody gets to play tonight, including Tom. And Tom probably into the last session. So thank you so much for being here and supporting our musicians tonight. As always, maybe it hasn't always been always, but as of the last few months, we've been giving away a $50 best set prize. So what'll happen is when you listen to one that you fall in love with tonight, you'll have an opportunity to vote for them online. So there's a QR code up there, or the direct website link is up here with a little code you have to put in. So what happens is we draw for order, since everybody gets to play, and then that will be the order that will appear on the voting app. And you'll have until 2 minutes after the last person plays to get your votes in, and they'll be tabulated very technically, and somebody gets to not only get a free drink token tonight for performing, but ideally $50 in their pocket as well. And if you don't know how to use a QR code, ask the person next to you. All right, so first up tonight will be Matthew, our piano player. And how smart of us to bring the piano up, Marty.
You knew it.
And after Matthew will be Rick, aka Maniac.
He is a maniac.
And by the way, we live stream these on YouTube, so if you ever want to watch back again, you can on our YouTube channel, which is good for advertised over here as well. Adrina and Alice after that. And if you didn't remember, Eve has your drink token, so make sure you come over here and check with him. It's this guy over here by the soundboard.
I'm sorry, what was the real name?
Adrina and Alice.
And Alice?
It's Rick's better Alice. And Linda D. Baker after that. Mark Monroe Gibson after that. Tom McIntosh after that. And last but not least, Jesse. Matthew, Rick, Katrina, and
I got 7. I thought it was 8.
so Matthew, come on over and get situated. Don't forget to get your drink token.
I understand. Still. I'm trying to. Here we go. Sorry, man.
Check 1, 2, check 1, 2. Yep, I'm there. Thank you guys for coming out tonight. Thank you, Zoo, for hosting us. My name is Matthew. I'm new to town, normally a drummer, but I picked up piano a couple years ago, during COVID, and was digging around. And anyway, I've got some songs I'd like to play for you guys tonight, so thank you for listening. So I'll be instrumentals. Thank you so much.
Awesome.
much. These are all originals tonight. If you like what you hear, you can scan my little plug my little album I just came out with last month. So you can scan the code, it'll take you to my Spotify, Instagram, whatever. But the album is an instrumental, and it's with my buddy who plays pedal steel. So we did a piano pedal steel duo. So this is only half of the piano pedal steel. And if you like what you hear, just go ahead and scan it and let me know. That song was called Over Here. A lot of these are based around me becoming a father and spending time with my daughter, and she used to say over here all the time. So some of the names, might not have meanings, but this next one's called Bella Rose, and so last year my daughter is 4 now. She had to have open heart surgery last summer to get her heart fixed, and we just got the everything spectacular yesterday. So we're flying high, and but this song was written last spring. When we found that news that we had to do that. So it's kind of a song for anybody who's been through a kind of a health crisis, whether it's with their parent, sister, loved one, child, whoever. But it's called Bella Rose. Thank you so much. That was Bella Rose. This next one here is called Home Again. So this was written after we came back from Denver last summer, and we just felt so good to be back home here in Cortez. So this is about the feeling of coming home after any kind of life. so much. How am I doing on time, man?
You're doing great, man.
Okay, I got enough time for one more here?
Yeah, you got 3, right? I'll give you 15, so if you want more,
I'll do one more here. This one's called Something Running. Thank you guys so much for listening. Thanks for all listening.
sorry, yeah, no, that's great. Mine as well. Nobody's gonna do it for you. Oh. That's right. I don't think anybody else. We did, okay. Okay. Yeah, yeah. We need to, man. You're awesome. You guys ready? Sorry. I need to use my glasses. You know what to do? Look at this video.
So I do a lot of rhythm-assisted poetry, and I'm sure this crowd might not like some of my language, but we're going to get through this together. Real dark thoughts that are in my head. Feel like I'd be better off dead. Water falling from my face, tears I've shed. Just a bullheaded Leo seeing red. Me making music is me taking meds. Highly medicated, self-hated, mutilated misfit. Do shit and look back at it like you're a fucking idiot. Frustration has my head spinning like a fidget, feeling smaller than a midget next to a monument. Most of the time I write to vent. Can't take back actions I never meant, thus I repent. Just a silver-tongued serpent. Tell me, am I worth it, or shall I shed this skin and turn into a hermit? Smoking on grass, greener than Kermit. To better myself is urgent. Need it faster than the bullets of a torrent. Continuously going against the current. Dirty mind needs detergent. I'm a servant, waiting for you to serve it. Drooling a hooligan into noodling maniac. Who is him? He is me on a quest for clarity. Before six bearers carry and bury me, I better be a better me. People dying, some alive are dead to me. I'm a real rarity, rebel, white devil. Smoke several times a day. Killing time, it's time to slay. Negativity, get away, deliver with no delay. Ashes to ashes, ashes in my ashtray. I say nay to naysayers, treat you like taters. Boil you, mash you, stick you in the stew. I'm a different type of dude, with a different type of too. Always in a mood, my favorite color's new. Crazier than glue, always hazing up the room throughout the cycles of the moon. Get so high, I feel like I'm flying in the sky with witches on their brooms. Groom you to get up on my groove and more if they move. What you wanna do? Lose your mind. Humankind is kind of not kind. When asked, I say I'm just fine. The one disinclined to act was on per your request, rapping just to get shit off my chest. Checkers, Jenga, danger. His mental's full of anger. He knows he's a stranger strangling. Noose next feet dangling. Wants to hang with him like Odin. Some of the tribe, but no one knows him. I know him in the darkness, evil growing like a fungus. In this room, there's a killer among us. No need of us. Be like me, mischievous, with the real dark thoughts that are in my head. Feel like I'd be better off dead. Just a bullheaded Leo seeing red. I make my money from people that make their money. If we didn't make that money, we would all be bummy. But ain't a damn thing funny being broke. Or we could all break free from social conformity, rather be a nomad than with a majority. I'm a free, independent thinking mind over default. Spoken mind, open mind, vicious and kind. I'm a Viking, striking, life goes liking the way the runes guide me. Tell Valhalla I'ma keep on fighting. Give the thought I'ma never stop writing. Self-motivated, no need for hyping, I'm hyping. Wiley Coyote, tribute and peyote. Wild boy Mowgli, smoking like a stogie. I'm an OG, doing nothing but a bogey. I'm a mama, you don't want no drama. I spit it like a llama on the mic, a hum, yeah. Off the mic, I take the snap and take it left for trifling. Fuck that, God's that, hit you with the borderline, man. Psilocybin, vibing, Viking, chopping, slicing, dicing. Hitting like fresh out the pin, Tyson. Enticing me, we bound to be fighting. I'm an evil like a Viking, Titan, smite simpletons with words whistling. Much appreciated too, who listening. It means more the Benjamins, but in. Always fucking around if I run in. Ever since I was a munchkin, I was fucking something at the family functions. Fully function, mind, body, and soul. To live your life, you gotta take control. Focus, what you spit is bogus. What I spit, I need to be getting the bonus bid. Minimum, I better be getting paid. Or we could go back to bartering using my trade to make a trade. Maniac, on a rampage, or renegade. Come and catch a fade. The work with the mouth, but I am not weighed. I kill it, can you feel me? I'm something like Suede. The way I'm getting laid, my bed is never made. Rarer than the greenest jade. Listen to everything this genius say. Rappers in my DNA. Always got some weed with me since back in the day. But down with evil E. Hangings with the homies. Something like an open tree. Something like an open book. The way you beat my history. I smoke like Shaggy. It's no mystery. Gang from broads to bullets. You know I bang. Say my name. Maintain the same brain. Maniac. feeling all these feelings, tired of feeling feelings. Yeah, I've been feeling all these feelings, tired of feeling feelings. I feel like my mental's cleaner than this world is polluted. I got delusions, but they're deluded. All this bullshit been pushing through it. With Lucy sitting on my shoulder telling me do it, do it, do it. Do I listen to his vision and sit within the system? It's all going to fall regardless. Honest, you aren't harnessed the power to release yourself from the harness holding you back. Rebel, react, it's time to attack. Don't be acting like nothing is happening from random subway stabbings to flooding, government shutting down. Let's keep it that way and do away with tyranny. The higher ups are corrupt, no conspiracy. When ICE comes, it's not time to record. It's time for guns. Don't call the police. They run with them bumps. As sirens, some civilians turn to soldiers. Don't grab stones, grab boulders. Grab your automatic pitchforks. It's time to hunt blue ogres. There's death in the air. I remember the odor. It lingers with me even now that I'm older. Even if winter wasn't coming, the world is getting colder. What are you going to do when your luck runs out and you can't find a cover? You look around and all you see is disorder, disorder, disorder.
You have another short one, man? Those were some new ones in there. I don't know, like 2 or 3 first ones, but like fairly new, right?
Kind of. That's our next time. We'll do. I'm gonna do 2 together, but they're real old. They call it B's and C's. You babble like a baboon or a baby. You're back front of my backhand to my lady. You better backtrack a couple steps back to where you took the bait to where you been, where you bandits. Send it me better than better baptized in the back of a bar. You better got basking in the bath of your own filth. Beating your meat. What a beautiful brawl. What have you become? Nothing more than bum. Stepped on the barbed wire, made you bleed your own blood before you fell. But all 6 feet on up beside you with your best friend, your lady, your baby, your lover. Cold, hot, still jizzling, no soul, still in the conflict in the cage. Go on, got me filled with rage. Calling me crazy, can't be a cartoon. I'm careful with my career. You can't stop this. Can my cannabis in my case? Cops try to catch me, but they just can't chase. Caution with your cheap talk. This shit's chemical. I might be cuckoo, but this ain't cold. Pus courageously calculated. Will copy with cups.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll let you do it.
Pretty sure I can't listen that fast.
That's my problem. I can't listen fast.
I thought I'd just get it over, you know.
No, you just. All right, you can stay around. All right, you do your thing. Lower this down. All right, you're good. This is Alice, by the way, everybody.
I'm the nicest one, and this song is about my little pony.
All right.
I know you are special, so crazy and I see you are my soul, so high, big dream. I can see a rainbow in your tears on. I can see a so for the pears. I can see the rainbow in your tears on. Through the storms, your just grows to get. I'm turning you and I escape. I can see the rainbow in your tears on. sun. Oh, here comes the sun, smiling on. Here comes the sun, smiling on. Ooh. I can see the rainbow in your tears on. I can see the circle in your pain. I can see the rainbow in your tears on. I can see the rainbow in your tears on. I can see the circle for the pain is in the zone. Oh, I can see the rainbow in your tears is on. I can see the circle for the pain is in the zone. Ooh. And the second song is about something. It's gonna be special to you all. I've been waiting for the day, the century of away. Now the magic is my salvation. Chemicals in my projection. We will stand forever. Behold the beauty of nature, know His glory. No need to fear the vultures at the door. Right here you have me to protect you. This was a force, forever free, forevermore. Come into our domain and see our cap and chains. And more generations. This is just a complication. We will stand forever. Trust in me, this is for your own good. Don't be afraid. Nature is our friend. All this beauty that surrounds us, every lovely bloom designed to defend. Let them come, just let them try. And I want to say goodbye. This channel all pages. These with our history pages. We will stand forever free. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you want me to adjust
Follow
this?
that. Yeah, if you would.
Yeah. You're welcome to do whatever you want.
I don't know how I follow that, but oh my gosh.
Just go, get closer.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Good? Okay. So I'm just gonna do one song. Has anyone seen The Rings of Power on Amazon? I don't know, it's Lord of the Rings. Okay. Cool. So it's kind of like a traveling song. It's called This Wandering Day. And I actually have not done like an unaccompanied thing since like high school. So please forgive me if I botch this.
You got it.
The sun is fast falling beneath trees of stone.
The light in the tower, no longer my home. Past skies of pale fire, like sand for my back. I trade a life known for the unknown ahead. Call to me, lands far away, for I must now wander this wandering day. Away I must wander this wandering day. Of drink I have little, and food I have less. My strength tells me no, but the path demands yes. My legs are so short and the way is so long. I've no rest, no comfort but song. Sing to me, lands far away. Oh, rise up and guide me this wandering day. Please promise to find me this wandering day. At last comes their answer, through cold and through frost, that not all who wander or wander are lost. No matter the sorrow, no matter the cost, that not all who wander or wander are lost.
Which one is it? Michael Mess. Give me 2 seconds. Actually, I'll send you guys out. Is this flexible? Look at the, this one. Yeah, that's even one month. So light. Is that how you play it? Yeah. This is how this you can get. Do you want to check your mic? Yeah, keep talking. It doesn't work by itself. Yeah, I want to make sure. Bobby is not gonna send you one voice. So let me see the banjo.
Turn on the banjo. He said no one ever.
Who's the smoke?
He said no one ever. I'm just kidding. All right, that's the banjo good. I need to do the banjo.
Just over top.
Well, you know your perfume, baby, it smells like turnip green. Every time I kiss you, girl, it tastes like pork and beans. Even though you're wearing bells uptown high heels, I can tell from your giant step you've been walking through the cotton fields. Oh, you're so down home.
Let's see, that was, what was that? Old Pro Medicine Show did Downhill Girl and lots of other people, Rolling Stones, Rainbow Girls. And this is Caitlin Meyer, Gillian Welch does this. Let's see, this is. Caitlin Meyer, every day alone in them holiday times. Anywhere he for himself, say you have to pass the time. No one living in the back of my house, can't come around. Can't call my name till I went out, no one else around. Keep in mind, your ghost is gone, where them rattling trees. When I go to sleep at night, don't you call my name. Where's your husband that he came? Where's your darling gone? Did he go down the mountainside, leave you all alone? Yes, my husband's gone to Bowling Green to do some business there. Came through that bottle down and grabbed me by my hair. Keep in mind, your ghost is gone, wear them rattling chains. When I go to sleep at night, don't you call my name. He threw me in that wheelbarrow, crossed my Jersey Bay. Ink in my hands above my head, and I come as you pray. I cried, my God, I am your child. Send your angels down. Feel it with my fingertips and follow that I found. I drew that glass across his neck, spine his anyway. And I feel his blood run fast and high around me where I lay. Keep in mind, your ghost is gone, where them rattling chains. When I go to sleep at night, don't you call my name.
You guys have any more? That's it? Oh, one more. Oh, but you okay, hold on. I guess switching is
I am an old woman, named after my mother. My old man's another child that's grown up. Back then was desire. Sold house would have burned down that a long time ago. Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to believe in this living is just a hard way to go. When I was a young girl, well, I had me a cowboy. He weren't much to look at, just a free rambling man. But that was a long time, no matter how I tried. The years went rolling by like a broken down dam. Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to believe in this living is just a hard way to go. There's flies in the kitchen, I can hear their buzzing, and I ain't done nothing since I woke up today. How the hell can a person go to work in the morning, come home in the evening, and have nothing to say? Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to believe in this living is just a hard way to go. To believe in this living is just a hard way to go. Thank you for letting me play, and Bobby, thanks for playing with me.
Sound more. Is it nice your first? That's not my first. It's not your first. So much pain. It looks good, but it feels like pain. Yeah. It's not my first. Was this that's your yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. No, actually. I do. It's on the and I have I have no idea this thing. I'll see if something happens. Check. Yeah, maybe. Check. Hello. 1, 2, 1, 2. Check. How's that for you? Works for me. You are on center. How's everybody's war going?
Well, my granddaddy fought in World War II. Yeah, for freedom, God, and his country. For all he knew, he helped stop the Nazis. But before it all was through, it'd take him 3 whiskey sours to make it to the evening news. His granddaddy liked to watch the TV. Yeah, he taught me how to cuss when Nixon got busted for lying to his teeth. And Grandma said, for the love of God, could you kindly explain to me? No, she didn't. No, she said it all. That time she said, Grandma, she said to me that time that nowadays it seems we got the biggest rear ends, trying to justify the means. And my grandma, well, she didn't come from Bowling Green. Nah. She was raised down in Coral Gables. She was born at Georgia Beach. Said she couldn't fathom all the darkness that old man had seen. So she proudly stood there beside him, even after he turned mean. And every summer we'd go see him down there at the shore, where he'd bitch about all the hippies. Well, the goddamn price of oil. And Grandma, she'd wrap his biscuits up in that round aluminum foil and wonder if the entering good ever come from any war. Well, Granddaddy, he died in 1983. That was about the time that old Reagan was cranking up his little Iran-Contra scheme. And Grandma said, for the love of God, would you kindly explain to me how selling guns in the name of peace ain't a lot like screwing for virginity? But through it all, Grandma, she loved to dance. Yeah, it was the foxtrot and the Charleston, the shag and the jitterbug. And of course, she loved Elvis. She loved the Beatles and the Stones. And she even got into a little bit of that fun punk once the Alzheimer's took a toll. I remember this one Friday evening, I got a call from a nursing home because she thought the nurse there was the DJ. And she was out there just screaming in the hall. To grab a pussy right record and drop the needle for a spin. Yeah, they're dancing in the streets in Moscow, Idaho, and burning crosses down in Sweet Home, Birmingham. Well, that's pussy right, y'all. You know, those Russian girls that got locked up just for singing about freedom of speech and shit. I mean, I hope y'all didn't think my sweet old grandmother would use those kind of words for no good reason. It ain't like we were white trash. Nah, she was a good old God-fearing Episcopalian who just loved to cut a rug. And it seems might have been on to something. So grab a pussy riot record and drop the needle for a spin. Yeah, they're dancing in the streets of Moscow, Idaho, burning crosses down in old sweet home Birmingham. They're burning crosses down in sweet home Birmingham. I wrote that for my mom's mother, my maternal grandmother. And I was lucky I had both my grandmothers live till they were 96 years old. They were really close friends. They lived in the same little town in South Carolina. But they were fiercely jealous of one another. If I went and saw one of them for 18 minutes, I had to see the other one for 18 and a half. So when I wrote that for my one grandmother, I realized I had to write it for my other grandmother. Who was the one who taught me to be a political activist. Now, she and I didn't see things at all on the same side of the coin most of the time. She was a dear old Southern belle from South Carolina who was dear friends with this asshole named Strom Thurmond, who was a senator from South Carolina. He's quite an avowed racist if you don't know who he was. But he came to Sunday dinner when I was a newborn baby, and he picked me up like politicians like to do. And I don't remember this myself, but I was told my whole life what an asshole I was for having done this. I peed all over the man. This is from my grandmother on my father's side of the family. I'm just a man explaining women's rights. Yeah, I may be old, I may be gray, I may be grumpy, I may be white. But I don't stand for tyranny, no, I'm gonna do what's right. So I'm a man, explaining women's rights. You know, people, they often ask me why I sing the songs that I write. Instead of ones about pickup trucks, cold beer, and barring fights. And I tell them it's because of my grandma from way down in old South Carolina. Made the best damn cornbread every Sunday about suppertime. She used to sing in the Baptist choir. She volunteered to help watch the polls. Made me serve rubber chicken and some ice cold dinner rolls. The night we met old Ronnie Reagan, it was back in 1975. Before they all went crazy, fell for that damn Jerry Falwell's jive. Because you see, it used to be that even conservatives believed that you could decide for yourself. Matters of religious conviction and reproductive health. So for your sisters, your wives, and your daughters, I've taken up my grandma's fight. And I'm proud to be an ally, even if I don't get the damn pronouns right. Cause I'm just a man explaining women's rights. Yeah, I may be old, I may be gray, I may be grumpy, I may be white. But I don't stand for tyranny, no, I'm gonna do what's right. So I'm a man, explaining women's rights. That's right, I'm just a man, explaining women's rights. I guess Sunday's Easter. Seems like just the other morning
I went walking down my street. Right there in front of me, I hardly believe. Right inside of God's own house, that dude, he'd take his gun. Proudly shoot Dr. Taylor down when service had begun. He said he had to do it. But you know, when I was looking back, I must have missed that day in Sunday school because I don't think that Jesus, he'd do that. Now it's Tuesday night, and these prison lights, they're about to go dim. Yeah, the warden said that his time was near. They'd see his mom again. We filled him up on one last meal. It was a steak with ice cream and some fries. If we believe thou shalt not kill, tell me why he had to die. Yes, we ain't got no sins with all these stones held there to cast. I must have missed that day back in Sunday school because I don't think that Jesus, he do that. So I'm headed down to the clinic, try to get a spot of some methadone. Yeah, I'm trying to make it just one more day till I can make it on my own. Next to me, there's a dying kid, got skin kind of golden brown. From too far south, the lost cruises, so they won't treat him in his town. Guess he ought to be left to die from a line on some old map. Must have missed that day back in Sunday school because I don't think that Jesus, he do that. Well, you can call me a no-good hippie, but don't you call me un-American. Just because you disagreed with them Mother Mercies, I heard what he does recite. And I ain't trying to judge nobody, because you know the good book said that ain't right. I'm just trying to see well enough to see all the planks up in my own eyes. But if I've offended you, well, I hope you'll pardon all that I lacked. And I'll pray that you don't condemn us all, because I don't think that Jesus, he do that. Yeah. Let's get these in around and do one more. It's a short one. Yeah, you weren't here.
That sounds great. I'm going to the bathroom.
In case I haven't offended you yet, this one probably will. This is the one that was so bad it didn't make it onto the Women's Rights album. So if you believe what you said, then life begins when a sperm hits an egg. How do you ignore the real tragedy from the white man's war on his infertility? And why don't you free those frozen embryos? Why don't you free those frozen embryos? Thaw them out and sell them beer, guns, and Oreos. Yeah, free the frozen embryos. And can you please explain to me how the blastocyte you left in the old meat freeze can have less rights, Lord, yes, and liberties than the ones you enslaved up in between its mother's knees? Yeah, why don't you free those frozen embryos? Yeah, why don't you free those frozen embryos? Thaw them out and sell them beer, guns, and Oreos. Free the frozen embryos. So if the checks you misconceive how they really feel about your pills or your IUDs. Hope you'll remember Donald John 3:16, where it says, "Where they so love their damn baby bump stocks, we're all gonna lose a few more teams, and then we're gonna free those frozen embryos. Yeah, we're gonna free those frozen embryos. Thaw them out, sell them beer, guns, and Oreos. Free those frozen embryos." Happy Easter, everybody. Well, he's not gonna leave you up here with the bomber, is he? Oh, yeah. I'm just getting cranked up, man.
Yes, I did. Good job, brother. Well, sorry for leaving you hanging. Mr. McIntosh. What's Tom? Tom, I think you're next. Yes, sir. Are you gonna stand? Of course. Of course.
Sugar, can you hear me okay?
I think so.
Well, Easter's a Sunday, is that right?
Usually.
Would you like to hear some Jesuit humor? I had a brother who was older than I, was going to be a priest. So I went to the seminary and he came home. And he said, "This is some Easter jokes. Hey, you guys down there, help me down, would you? No, feet first, feet first. What? Okay, how about this one? Hey, out there, help me move this rock. I gotta be out of here by Sunday. Okay, one more. Pardon me, would you mind crossing your legs? We only have one nail left.
Too soon.
Lucky we don't have a book. All right, what I'm going to do is I always introduce people by telling them in Scotland and Ireland they have a habit of singing unaccompanied, so it's called unaccompanied singing. Around here it's called a cappella. It could be a bit of a difference. So I'm going to sing 3 songs that I've sung forever, and you'll get to hear them until I get them right. Winter was brought upon high hills and mountains, dark were the clouds or the deep rolling sea. When they first set me eyes on the bonny wee lassie, she was asking the road to sweet Carlock Bay. Says I, me wee lassie, now I can well tell ye how many miles or how far it might be. But if you permit, I'll convey you a wee bit, and I'll show you the road to sweet Carlock Bay. You turn to the right and go down by the churchyard, cross over the river and down by the sea. Stop at Pat Hamill's and take a wee drop now, and I'll show you the road to sweet Karen Loch Bay. Here's a health to Panhandle, my wives and wee lassies, and every young laddie that's listening to me. Don't you ever turn your back on the bonny wee lassie when she's asking the road to sweet Karen Loch Bay. And here's a kind of a sad song. This kind. Maybe. It's called the sound of silence.
You're doing a good job of that.
By a lonely prison wall, I heard a young girl calling. Michael, they have taken you away, for you stole Sir Valiant's corn, so our young might face the morn. Now you must raise our child. Forget that. Well, it's a shame that the brain does really strange things to you. Okay, I'll try it again. By a lonely prison wall, I heard a young girl calling. Michael, they have taken you away, for you stole Sir Valiant's corn, so our young might face the morn. Now a prison ship lies waiting in the bay. Though lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small seabirds fly, our love was on the wing, we had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. By a lonely prison wall, I heard a young boy calling. Nothing matters, Mary, when you're free. Against the famine and the crown, I rebelled, they cut me down. Now you must raise our child with dignity. Oh, lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small seabirds fly. Our love was on the wing, we had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. By a lonely harbor wall, she watched the last star falling, as the prison ship sailed out against the sky. For she'll live and hope and pray for her love in Botany Bay. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. Lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small seabirds fly. Our love was on the wing, we had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. All right, here's one you can all join in with. Some have heard Metallica do it. Yes. It ain't what you think it is. And it's an old standard. As I was out walking over Kilkenny Mountain, I spied Captain Farrell and his money he was counting. I first produced me pistol, and then produced me rapier, saying, "Stand and deliver, for I am your bold deceiver." Oh, shooting da. Whack full, my daddy-o, whack full, my daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. It's your part. And then you go, and then you go real quick. Okay, right. We'll try it again. You all know your parts, and you'll know where to come in. As I was out walking o'er the Kilkenny Mountain, I spied Captain Farrell and his money he was counting. I first produced me pistol, and then produced a rapier, saying, "Stand and deliver, for I am your bold deceiver, who shall ring under and down." Whack full, my daddy-o, whack full, the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. When I counted out his money, it made a pretty penny. I put it in my pocket and I took it home to Jenny. She sighed and she swore that she never would deceive me. But the devil take the women, for they never can be easy. Mooshering under and down. Whack full, my daddy-o. Whack full, my daddy-o. There's whiskey in the jar. Good. When I went into me chambers for to take a slumber, I dreamt of golden jewels, and then sure it was no wonder. Jenny took my charges and she filled them up with water. Called for Captain Farrell to make ready for the slaughter. Blue shall ring under and down. Whack full, my daddy-o. Whack full, my daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Well, it was early in the morning, before I rose to travel. The room was filled with footmen and likewise Captain Farrell. I reached for me pistol, for she'd stolen away the rapier. But I couldn't shoot the water, and the prisoner I was taken. Mooshering under and down. Whack full, my daddy-o. Whack full, the daddy-o. There's whiskey in the jar. Well, they threw me in jail without judge or writing for robbing Captain Farrell on that cold Kilkenny Mountain. But they didn't take me fist, so I knocked the jailer down. Found my way to freedom and will soon Kilkenny bound. Mooshering under and down. Whack full, my daddy-o. Whack full, the daddy-o. There's whiskey in the jar. If there's anyone can help me, it's me brother in the army. I don't know where he's stationed, down in Cork or in Killarney. But if he'll come with me, we'll go roving on Kilkenny. And I'm sure he'll treat me better than my darling sporting Jenny. Who shall ring under and down. Whack full, my daddy-o. Whack full, the daddy-o. There's whiskey in the jar. Well, there's some take delight in the fishing and the fowling. Others take delight in the carriages a-rolling. Me, I take delight in the juice of the barley. Courting pretty fairies in the morning, bright and early. Mooshering under and down. Whack full, my daddy-o. Whack full, my daddy-o. There's whiskey in the jar.
Nice job, sir. That's it. wanna sit down? Yeah, just grab that. You can't sing loud.
I'm just gonna sing out there.
My name is
Oh,
Jesse.
hold on, I'm sorry, I don't have it on here. Go ahead.
My name is Jesse. Hello. I make music by myself under the name of Sand. I released an album, my fourth, third, depending on how you count, album in August. I think it's pretty good. You should check it out. I have no idea what I'm going to do. I had planned to bring other things, but I locked myself out of my house. So it's a fun day.
Just go with the flow.
I feel much
takes to do what must be done. Do you have what it takes to do what you must? Know what it is. You know what to do. But do you have what it takes to do? Listen to me to know what else to say. I know you're scared. I know you're tired of dancing around the room. And just for everyone, you got yourself stuck inside a box, and now you're lost. You've grown tired of being alone. You call your friends. Get out. Sorry.
together. Sure about said yeah. Sure about said yeah. I can sure about said yeah.
There's actually more to that. I just can't tell you. Thank you.
Jesse, you got one more?
One more.
Yeah, close it, man. Hey, I love the new stuff. I haven't heard these. It's very nice.
This one. This might fail.
Been there. Yes, Linda's there.
So yeah, here's one. Okay, I deal with depression all the time, and for a long time, clearly, if you've heard me. So growing up, I had a lot of happy friends, and I was always the sad one, like the one with the cloud, you know. So it always felt weird to be the sad one without being like understood. I don't know. So anyway, this is about that struggle of kind of feeling alone with depression. I would like to tell you that I know your secret, but I'm afraid of being right tonight. Some of us have noticed that you have changed. You stay up all night and sleep all day. Don't talk anymore to us. If there's something wrong, why won't you tell us? 'Cause we care. We care.
Hey guys, I just want to mention quickly that we have this little voting at the end. If you feel like it, it's right here. You scan this thing with your phone, and you pick your favorite.
You can't vote for your boyfriend. You were most excellent.
Quite the accomplishment. I did. You brought a ringer in, huh?
Yeah.
It's always good to bring a ringer in.
Scared. I was hoping nobody would be here the next time. Oh, wait a minute. It came up and then it didn't look familiar and I remembered it. Come up the second time.
Yes.
I got here. They are now seared.
I messed it up, so we're gonna do it. I'm gonna show it like I get it.
The link did not come through.
Maybe I can turn it here.
Okay, so there's the link. There it goes. I sent it.
Okay. I'm like,
Yeah, well, all you do it. Yeah. So wait for that. It's gonna show up. Wait. There you go. So then you click on that. It's gonna take you to share this. There you go. Where was the other one? The one at the bottom. Maybe I have to be. I never can sure my phone doesn't ring while I do these things, so I always do it. I forget. No, I can't enjoy it. You don't join it.
so before we announce the vote, there is a special presentation by Mary. Mary, come on up.
Ah, yeah.
Watch your step.
I don't need to.
Oh,
be
no,
up.
you
No,
do.
I'm just fine. Bailey Wire, did you get your band stand fixed?
No.
Your drum stand?
What do you say to that?
Bailey Wire, you
I say thank you. Oh, I know what to do with it.
Yes, we'll try the 2 strands of baling wire.
Okay.
We'll
because I've got a lot of hate.
Lily on your drum
Yes.
stand.
I love you.
And you can make her.
Never in your life have you gotten baling wire as a gift.
Anything with baling wire.
Pretty much.
And if you don't have baling wire, you've got baling twine, which is the same.
Bobby.
But it's not wire.
Yeah, no, I see that.
I think
It's not.
Super sweet, Mary.
You're amazing. You're amazing. I was wondering what gift you had for me. Wow. I've never so a crown of thorns or albatross. I love it though. Thank you. You're awesome. And you had to think about it. All that because I moved my drums.
you broke your table.
Was it a table or drum?
Official presentation by Mary. That was super sweet. Thank you everyone for coming out tonight. Yes, I have $50 in my hands, 2 20s and a 10. There was a 3-way tie for second place, but a clear winner. So second place, just give a shout out to Jesse, who just played, Tom McIntosh, and the 3-way tie with Linda Baker. So good job, guys. And our big best of the show tonight is Mark Monroe Gibson. Come again, brother. You do with that as you will. You had people singing your song at the bar, so that's a pretty good job. Thank you, Mark. And the only reason Mark played tonight is because Mary was here. Thanks again for coming out tonight, first Thursday of every month, and that $50 will be up for grabs again. Thank you. Have a good night.